Hello there, and welcome along. The Gardener Ben here with my first impressions of one of three brand new releases from Peter Beales roses for 2025. The beautiful yellow semi-double rose in front of me is Ashton Wald. I say launched at the Chelsea Flower Show just a month ago. I've had this particular rose in the garden for just over a month, and it is absolutely astonishing. The plant in front of me is absolutely enormous, and this is already in just 1 month the second flush of flowers it's produced. So this one is already looking like it has a very bright future ahead of it. I say one of three roses launched by Peter Beales this year. This one is semi-double, a rich golden yellow, packed full of character and charm. It holds its flowers up beautifully towards the sky and moves beautifully in the wind. Launched with conservation and pollinators in mind, this particular rose is named after the estate that was once home of Charles Rothschild. This one is absolutely stunning, and I'm going to cut this particular bloom and I'm going to bring it forward to the camera for you. It was a bit difficult to know how to film with this one because the plant is already so substantial that I didn't want to be kneeling. It was hurting my back kneeling, and it's a bit too small to be standing. So let's bring this one in nice and close for you. Opening a semi-double flower, it opens a rich golden butter colour and slowly fades out to this really lovely sherbet yellow colour. Around 4 layers of petals open completely flat, exposing those golden and brown stamens right in the very centre, making it incredibly appealing for pollinators, hoverflies, bumblebees, honeybees. All of those kind of things are absolutely going to adore this rose. Realistically, for me, it's not just the flower and the way it holds the flower, which is absolutely beautiful. So this color is stunning, and the way it holds its flowers bolt upright towards the sky is really very appealing. It's the color combination on this one as well. The colors are absolutely stunning, and I hope you can see the sheer amount of foliage on this particular plant. It is incredibly healthy, very vigorous. And I say this is the second flush of flowers it's already produced. When it was delivered just over a month ago, there was already evidence that the plant had already been deadheaded before it had been dispatched to me, so already providing one flush of flowers before. So I'm estimating this has already produced 3 flushes of flowers. Flowers are born in quite large sprays. You can see if I move these petals out the way, we've got 3, 4, 5 3, 4, 5 buds already here, already a nice swelling behind the actual flower bud itself, instigating to me that hopefully Ashton Wald is going to be capable of producing fairly decent hips towards the back end of the season. So I'm going to let this one flower consecutively all the way through the summer months, and probably around the month of end of August I'm going to stop deadheading this and see whether these hips actually swell and actually change color, which I really hope they do. It is astonishingly beautiful, and I say for me it is realistically the foliage on this particular plant which is setting it apart from other ones in the garden. Very high gloss, really shiny, very healthy. It is quite literally smothered in buds. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 sprays of flowers, all of which contain at least 3 to 5 buds. This is going to be encrusted with a second or third flush of flowers for the next couple of weeks, and by the looks of it, loads and loads coming on it already. So an exceptionally strong, exceptionally vigorous and very healthy plant produced by Peter Beales. I'm already very impressed with this one. I obviously will be bringing you my full personal review on this particular rose in 2026 once it's gone through a whole year's worth of observations with myself, where I'll be giving it my full disease resistance rating, my full fragrance rating, and of course any other observations I make. It already looks like it has a medium thorn count. The thorns are born really low on the plant, so the woody structure at the bottom of the plant has some thorns on it. Upper growth, as you can see here, absolutely no thorns on whatsoever. Another little nice characteristic I'm liking about this is the red stripe that's down the leaf axis, which means this comes together in a really nice full package. Got another bloom here that I'll cut and bring to you so you can get the gist of the colour before it opens, which is much richer and much more golden. You can see the difference in colour there. That's the flower just as it opens on day 1 and day 2, slowly fading out to this lovely sherbet lemon colour. Fragrance wise, let's give it a smell. The fragrance is incredibly light, which is not a problem. It smells heavily of sherbet. and pollen, which obviously is going to be very attractive to large pollinators, especially bumblebees. So this one holding its flowers beautifully towards the sky. I've got some really good impressions of this one already, and I hope that you add this one to your garden. This one is available from Peter Beales exclusively for pre-order for the 2025-2026 season. But this is one of the brand new releases from Peter Beales. This is Ashton Wold.